Hi everyone, it's Pac. Hong Kong is a meeting point of the East and West. People from all around the world choose to live in this exciting and beautiful city. According to Fortune magazine, roughly 700,000 foreigners are now living in the city, or about 10% of the city's total population. However, some Western media sent out warnings that a wave of expat departures has been happening since the implementation of the national security law, and such an exodus will bring this global financial center to its knees. Days ago, in his farewell speech as the U.S. Consul General in Hong Kong, Hans-Tom Smith also portrayed the city as losing its rights and freedoms. But was that true? If you want the answer, I believe it is always better to hear from those who really live their lives in Hong Kong. In a recent interview with famous newspaper South China Morning Post, Mark Picker, a Hong Kong resident and a co-founder of an gallery, expressed his love and confidence in Hong Kong's future. According to him, choosing Hong Kong, apart from a growing art market, is mainly because people trust the system here.
The art market here has gone from strength to strength. That is because people trust the system here. They trust the rule of law here. They trust the accounting system here. None of that has been affected at all by the implementation of national security law. The NSL has brought stability back to Hong Kong. People often misconstrue stability with fear. If you're a law-abiding citizen, I don't see where the fear is coming from. I think the prospects for Hong Kong remain incredibly positive.
Mr. Peter has no plan to leave, as he has his family here, his dogs here, his friends here, and his home here. Instead, he calls on the people of Hong Kong to seize the great opportunities that lie ahead facing the world's largest economic growth, to stop focusing inward, but start opening outwards. He believes Hong Kong will be the best city in China. Judith McKay, a British medical doctor and an international tobacco control expert, who has been living in Hong Kong since 1967, sees the recent political changes as part of the city's constant cycle of change. She said she had seen various crises, from social movements to financial crashes, from SARS to the recent COVID pandemic. She herself will not leave the city, as Hong Kong has been and will always be her home.
To make me want to move from here. I know we have had some recent problems. I know we're having stability restored here, and I know we have a slightly uncertain future, but then, you know, what country doesn't? We've always had an emigration overseas. We had a big emigration before 1997, and as it happened, many of those then came back. So is that going to happen here? We don't know.
The two interviewees were echoed by many other foreigners who appear in other local street talk shows.
Its natural beauty, the culture, very, very safe.
It's beautiful. It has a lot of diversity in such a small area.
We can see opportunity, sense of security, connectivity, natural scenery, and vibrant activities are dominant words to describe Hong Kong. The interviewees, who were from all age groups and diversified cultural backgrounds, mostly invited people to visit Hong Kong and see the city themselves. With all the comments above, we now have a clearer view about the real story of the city. Those are more credible and convincing views about the city's past, now, and future. With their personal experiences, we can picture the real Hong Kong, a city that is still as strong, vibrant, free, competitive, and full of hopes. The truth speaks for itself. 25 years after its return to the motherland, Hong Kong has gone from strength to strength and will grow into an even better city in the years to come, especially with the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Greater Bay Area blueprint in place, and a more in-depth integration of Hong Kong into the nation's overall development.